Hey, 4xe fans, I'm out in the garage, so it's project time for the Jeep, and we're going to install the Hothead Headliners tonight. This is a project I have wanted to do for 2 years, but the price tag's a little steep on them, but heard such good things from some people in the 4xe fans group that I wanted to go ahead and do it and pull the trigger. So we're gonna do some scientific stuff. I don't know if it's scientific. We're gonna do some fun stuff, some geeky stuff. Got a sound meter, and we're gonna go out and take a drive with the hardtop on as it is, and then put the thing in and see, you know, if like we can actually see any difference in the sound and everything. So I actually have the Alienware, whatever they're called, sunshades in it right now. I'm gonna pull those out, and they're in there just because I'm too lazy. I don't take them out during the winter when I put the hard top on. So I'm gonna take those out, and we'll put, do a little test on it as our control, and then put everything in, and then do a sound test afterwards, see how it does. So thanks for being a part of this video. All right, so we got the alien shade removed, and we're gonna go and do a test drive, take some sound level readings, and that way everything's the same before and after. And because I think I had to get that all out of the way so I could put those in. I don't know, but we'll see what it looks like once we get out on the road and do some sound level tests. So to make these tests as fair and consistent as possible, I'm going to I've got the 4xe in e-safe mode, and I've got my cruise control set at 35 right now, and you can see the sound level without me talking. I'm going to shut up so it settles in. Looks like around 63 dB. Now, I have done some tests in the past where I have put the phone on the mount on my dash, and I'm not sure that's a fair test, because I don't know how much sound comes from the windshield that my ears maybe wouldn't hear, and my ears are what's important to this test. If you're going to do these headliners, you want your ears to be the thing that's the happiest. So let's see what this comes out. This is 35 mile an hour. So around 62, 63 dB. So I'm going to find a place that I can get up to 50 mile an hour, and then I'll do another one on the highway, maybe around 70, and we'll be able to compare these before and after. All right, so I'm on a stretch of highway, and I have the cruise control set at 55 mile an hour, and that's how fast I'm going. Let's get quiet and see what the dB meter says near my ear. Looks like around 69 dB, and we'll go ahead and take the speed up. We'll go ahead and get it up to, we'll say 70, let's do 75 miles an hour, and let the Jeep get up to that speed. This is at 75 miles an hour. Looks like about 73.2. So just so you know what you get if you want to order this kit, this is the full kit. There's different kits you can get on the on their Hothead website. This is the full thing. It comes with the thing that can go around the back windows, and for the freedom panels, and I'm not sure where those little ones go yet, and this is, I got the Sound Assassin stuff too. So there's a lot going in, and there's other videos you can see how this goes in, but just so you can see what all comes in the kit. And they even send the little roller that you need. So I do have a thing of acetone somewhere that I went out and got. We just went to Meyer and got some acetone. So we're gonna get into putting this thing in. If you'll notice part of my Jeep crate there, if you go on my one of my previous videos, I'm doing a giveaway of those, or a raffle, whatever you want to call it, $5 a chance, and it's not going to me, it's going to a good cause. It's Studio 109, the Trotwood Missional Community in Trotwood, Ohio, and it's a ministry that's near and dear to my heart, and working with a friend of mine that we're trying to make a building into like a community ministry center in Trotwood. So if you want to get in on that, you can go to one of my previous videos. And if you're watching this, months from now, we'll already had that taken care of and done. So don't try to enter after that. But I don't know what date I'm going to cut that off. But anyway, that's what that is. And if you want to get in on that, you can check the information on that video. So let's get into putting this thing all in. All right, so the approach I'm taking to doing this, my son and I got my hardtop off and flipped it over. You know, in the instructions on the website, you could totally do this with the hardtop on, but it's a little cool out. I've got a little heater running, but it's a little cool out, and I think the warmer the better. But since I can't get it as warm as I would like, I wanted to be able to put as much pressure on them as I could as I'm putting in the Sound Assassin strips. So I just made the painful decision, like pull the hardtop, flip it over. That way I can work on a flat surface, put down a bunch of towels. And that's actually the way they do it in the Sound Assassin installation video on their website, or on their YouTube channel. I don't know which one it was. So anyway, it wasn't the easiest thing, but my son and I did it together. We did it out in the grass outside in case we dropped it, and we just worked. The hardest part is keeping the window from flying open on you because it's under a lot of pressure. We tried to tape it down, but it didn't hold up to that. So we're going to get to work in putting the Sound Assassin strips in. Well, I'm going to acetone it first, and I'm going to rough it up, and I'm going to do all sorts of stuff. So thanks for continuing to watch this, what appears to be a lengthy video. All right, so here's where we are in the project. According to the directions, they want you to sand the areas, lightly sand the areas where the Sound Assassin strips are going to go in. So I lightly sanded every place where all this stuff's going in, and I wiped the whole thing down with acetone. So we're ready to put the Sound Assassin strips in. I've got a little heater here going, kind of warm them up a little bit before I get them in place, and that way hopefully they'll seal down real well. All right, I'll bring you in mid-project here. I have done the back part of the hardtop. I have those all stuck in and cut to shape and in those spots, and I'm going to go on and do the front part of or I guess the mid part of the hardtop, because we still have the freedom panels to do. All right, I have the hardtop completely done. The freedom panels are in the living room in the house. I decided to move in there because I was just kind of running out of room in here in the garage, but there's what it looks like so far, and the freedom panels look a lot like that. All right, I have all my Sound Assassin strips in both the hardtop and the freedom panels, and we're going to put the headliners in. And just a little side note about this adhesive, you know, it seems awful small, it seems awful narrow. And I thought, man, it'd be nicer if it was wider. You know, hope this stuff sticks. So I got that panel right there just a little bit too far to that direction. You can see a little bit of the Sound Assassin stuff there, and it's just probably 1/8 of an inch this direction. And I tried to pull it back up after I'd really pressed it into place. It's on there. So that really gave me a lot of confidence in this stuff. So let's hope it holds up over time. All right, so I'm getting ready to put these side window pieces in, and if you go to order this, you have to make sure if you want these. I mean, I figure every little bit helps, and it looks nicer too. I mean, look at that. You know, this thing looks like the inside of a refrigerator as it is. So I went ahead and got those side pieces. I figure every little bit helps, and it looks nicer. And here's the advantage of taking the hardtop off and flipping it over. If you do it the way the company recommends, these things are hard to even get back out of here without even having them stuck down. You would take that Velcro strip off and put the Velcro on the side, and you'd have to be working around the roll bar and stuff. So I don't know. I think it's easier this way, even though it's kind of a pain to get this thing picked up and flipped over. I think it's easier this way than rather than being in there wrestling around inside it. And plus, I'm 6'4", I'm 250, 60 pounds. I don't know what I am. You know, just maneuvering in there isn't the easiest. So I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to argue that it's easier to do it this way. But we're going to get these side pieces put in, and I'll get my son out, and we'll flip the top back over and put it back on, and we'll take this thing for a test drive. All right, so all told, started this project at 9:30 tonight, and it's 11:45 p.m. and I'm going out to do my drive test now. So that took me a little over 2 hours. Now, probably it's probably adding time to shoot video along with that too, which doesn't take a whole lot of, it doesn't add a whole lot of time, but it adds enough that, you know, you could probably feasibly get this done within a couple hours. I still feel it was worth taking the hardtop off and flipping it over. I was able to like push on things, you know, where being inside the Jeep, it would have been hard. And I gotta tell you, I can already hear a difference. I mean, I don't know if my test results are gonna show us a difference here in a second, but just being in here, it's like if you have ever been in a house that had a wood floor and then put carpet in, it's that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get up here to my first stretch of my my test process where I did it before. I'm gonna go the same stretch of road, and I am going to, we're gonna see what the noise level looks like at 35 miles an hour. And again, I'm putting everything back the same. I found out when I got back I had my fan on 5. I hope that doesn't skew my results. I didn't realize that I was trying to warm up the hardtop before I started all this. So I'm hoping that doesn't skew the results, but maybe we'll still be able to see a difference. But here, let's set cruise control at 35 miles an hour, and we'll let it get up to 35 mile an hour and see what the noise level tells us once I get done talking. It's 35 mile an hour right now. So that looks like 62, maybe 62 even, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I'm gonna go up the street here to where I got on the highway earlier. We'll do our 55 mile an hour and our, what did we do earlier? 75, I think. We'll do those two and see what that looks like too. Okay, we're currently going 55 mile an hour, and when I shut up, we'll see what the sound level looks like. Looks like a high 67 to a 68. That's at 55. Now we'll take it up to 75. So right there is 75 miles an hour. That looks like a 72 dB. Maybe even a low 71. I can tell the difference on the highway. The sound I hear is not the top anymore. There's a lot of wind noise that is gone. What I hear is the tires against the pavement. I hear the wind on the windshield, and I think this mirror. I think that's what I'm hearing. But I'm not, there's just a lot of sound that's gone. That between takes here, I was listening to some music, and I noticed I could keep the volume down a lot lower. Not a lot, but enough that it's noticeable. So I gotta say, early on, I'm impressed with what I'm hearing. It's, you know, it just feels different in here. It looks different, of course, because it doesn't look like the inside of a refrigerator anymore. And so I think so far we're gonna give this a thumbs up, that this is a worthwhile project. And I mean, man, you can even hear it just sitting still here. If I turned off the fan, it's a different experience now inside the Jeep. So that's the video. That's we're gonna give this a thumbs up. I don't know what to give it on a 1 to 10. I don't know, but I'm impressed so far with just what I'm seeing. And let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you've had this installed, or if you've installed this yourself, what do you think? Like I said, I started at 9:30. It's now almost midnight, so there's some time involved, and I had my hustle on. But let me know what you think. Is it worth it? Is it worth the price? It seems to be pretty well built. It's a pretty well designed product. So you know, it's a little bit pricey, but so far I'm thinking it's worth it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Take care.